Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Today's Monday, July 6th, and clearly I haven't been up very long. My eyes are all puffy, but Marion's at it this morning, taking up the floor still. Last vlog I left you, he had just started that evening, but he was using a blow dryer and it was just taking so long. So he went this morning and got a heat gun, and you know, it's similar to the blow dryer, but I'm gonna hold the heat gun while he peels the towels. This is just a much more difficult job, I think, than anticipated. It's be 2 layers, so we have to basically do the whole floor twice. But if you saw the last vlog, you saw that the guy is not going to come until tomorrow to start on the window and stuff. So we had an extra day, so it's good to get the floor done. We were actually going to do that, I think, after everything was already in. But if we have the floor done before the cabinets go in, I don't know, it would just be a huge project already done. So I'm gonna sit down and help Marion do that for a little while. It's another hot day, and that heat gun in the kitchen makes it a whole lot hotter. So how you feeling this morning?
Hot and sweaty.
Sore?
Yes.
I would think that you would like not even be able to move.
I can move barely.
Here's a look at what all he did yesterday. You can see everything is like patchwork. It's crazy. All the different finishes and wallpapers and paint, and thankfully, you know, all of this will just be covered up, so it's not a big deal. My window is going to be raised up like this much, but the top will still be here, so it's going to be a smaller window. But then we'll be able to have our countertops raised to the normal height. My dishwasher is going to go there. And then over here, we just are storing, I don't know if I showed you this in the last vlog, we're just storing this stove right there. It's not plugged in. But eventually we'll have a cabinet there, and I'll probably put my trash can there. So, but right now, all this flooring has to come up. It's double layers, and then all the way into there, and all the way into there. So we're taking a little break from the flooring. We got a lot of it done. This is so time consuming and exhausting, taking up 2 layers, but this top layer comes off a lot better than that white layer underneath. So thankfully we have like an easier one and then a harder one. But right now Marion's gonna be working on the subfloor. Is that what it's called, Marion? Yeah. There's a subfloor here, but there's not over there. There's just like this cheap disintegrated wood. So he bought plywood to put there to even it out. So when we put our cabinets, because I think our new cabinets are going to be further back than our old ones, we'll have to bring one up and see. But after he does that, I don't know, is the plan to start laying tiles? A few?
I think so.
And then we're going to move these out so that we can do all this. And then of course we still have to do these 2 rooms. And I forgot when we put this tile down that this, and this were all different. And that's why I wanted them to all be the same when Marion laid them. So that's like a 1 sheet of tile, like a whole sheet, and so is this. That might be easier to get up. I don't know, we'll see. But he's gonna work on the plywood over there now. So I said I was going to show you what we got at Home Depot. I forgot, but we got these two DeWalt grips. Marion says he's going to use these to hold the cabinets together whenever we put two next to each other. So this is nice. This is my countertop at the moment. And then we got these. I saw these and I wanted like some under cabinet lighting, so I'm hoping that this will work. It says they're battery powered. You just stick them. There's different colors, which I would not use. I would just use the white. I'm not sure if this is the best thing, but I'm going to see. It's color changing lights with remote control, LED, and they have like a sticky back so you can put them under your cabinets. This was $19.99 at Home Depot, so hopefully that will work because I love the look of under cabinet lighting. And then Marion picked up a stud finder. I don't know how much this was, but it wasn't too expensive. It was a couple dollars. $15 or $16. Gotta have one of these when you're putting up cabinets. And then you just got one of these giant levels because we only had like a small one. This was $10, I think, at Home Depot.
Yeah.
And then also, I forget what he said this is called or what he's going to use it for, but got one of those too. So, and then of course he got the heat gun today. So those are a few of the tools we had to buy. Nothing too crazy. Got the piece cut down there. You can see it's our hardwood floor that's under everything, which would be really fun to have the hardwood floor be my flooring in here, but we covered it up in here, and you know, I don't think it would look right. Plus we'd have to refinish it, plus there's no subfloor. It's just hardwood on the rafters and you can kind of see through it, and you know, if things water or anything. So obviously we have to put something over that. Hopefully that piece he just cut will fit and will be flush with the other one.
Lower. But
So it basically fits. It's a little bit higher on that end, but our floors are so slanted. Anyway, I heated up a hot dog from 4th of July and some Easy Mac I'm gonna eat. I got some fried chicken from Marion. Whoop, you're blurry. So we are gonna take a lunch break. Are you gonna take a lunch break?
I think so.
All right, we got the first cabinet up. Marion carried that thing up by himself up this basement stairs into the house. I didn't know he was doing it. I would have helped, but it looks so huge when it's in here. They're definitely taller than our other cabinets. So he's gonna, now that he put the subfloor right here, he's gonna put it up and just, you know, see how everything fits together. This is exciting. I like seeing my new cabinets up here. Look how brand new that drawer is. It doesn't have like sawdust. It's not crumbling all over the place like my old ones. Oh yeah,
So
so just tear that.
just tear.
Is this that also? No. Oh, look at that. I've never had these deep drawers. Oh, this is the one cabinet I'm the most excited for. I don't know what I'm gonna put in these, but that's exciting.
Stuff.
Yeah, lots of stuff. That's gigantic. Oh my word, they look so huge in this little kitchen. Can you picture it? No, me either, not yet. So that plug's gonna be lifted up higher. Wow, so high.
And we're gonna have to raise it.
So we're gonna have to raise it.
That's what I was afraid of.
I think that's pretty normal though.
That you can stand here
Oh yeah.
without.
And you can put your feet under the bottom without
Yeah.
kicking them. We actually will have like the actual
Kick space.
kick space or whatever. So this is the 4-foot. This is going to be the piece that goes over here on the counter, but this totally got water damage on it on this end because our faucet has been leaking like the last couple days. Right, God knew we needed to do this, but it's totally warped right there. However, we have like a foot extra that we're going to be cutting off, praise Jesus, so it won't affect it, but I mean, I could see it went down a little ways, like to here, the damage. Wow, I'm so glad we're doing this because the faucet and everything was totally leaking down to the basement when we didn't know. That's so pretty though, I love it.
And look, this was
Beautiful.
This was the height of the other counter. That's how tall it is.
And then compared to this, plus it's going to be raised up a little bit. So my window is probably going to go to like right here. So fun. No, that's too high. Like a little above that. A little above that one. Like, yeah, maybe that high. So pretty. I'm excited. Okay, so there's the countertop piece on it with the cabinet, and that's the flooring. I just don't want it to make the flooring look blue. You know, kind of a little bit does. I'll show you the floor color. I mean the wall color is this like super light gray. It's called Passive. Sherwin-Williams Passive. It's super light, and I think it's beautiful with the countertops, but I really got to decide because I'm going to lay a few more and see if I like it. We've got the subfloor for the most part leveled and ready for things to be put on top, so he's going to take a much needed break now. I hope, if I can make him. His body is making him. And Madison and I are going to run to Walmart. We'll be back. It's like 3 o'clock, I guess, almost. I had to stop and get McDonald's slushies because this is a hot day today, and I think I've earned this. We found some more of these super soft pillows that I showed before. These are the best, and they're like $7 at Walmart. So we got 2. One for Lane and one for Madison. So Marion had a nice little nap, and when I say little, I mean little, like an hour. And I don't know why he got up so soon, but said he was good. Took some Advil. He had a headache. I got some editing done for my July 4th vlog, which I'm hoping to have up in the morning for y'all, which will be Tuesday morning. But I'll do that later on. The girls are out in the pool. I showed you. My house is an absolute disaster. Like seriously, even look at my couch. I have to ignore it. What my stove looks like. That's like our only counter space. I did just kind of try to clear off a little space here with some plates and plasticware so I could like just have some counter space, but oh my word. I'm gonna have the kids clean this up because this is all them before they went out and got in the pool. We're gonna start working on this floor again. Hopefully we can get all this big section has to be gotten up, and then of course those two. Just finished the kitchen. We didn't finish the dining room, I mean the laundry room or this like mud room, but we finished the kitchen. That was a humongous accomplishment. Wow. Now we knew it was going to be difficult, but it was way more. That was a lot more work than I anticipated, but we're a team. We're a team. I held the heat gun. Oh, you're gonna put that back?
I'm just gonna slide it back.
So we'll have to put flooring underneath that. We'll have to paint this. I actually want to replace all this trim. Up here we have this like super, like that's like floor. Yeah, that's not for a roof. So I'm going to put all new crown molding eventually in my ceiling. I want to maybe put beadboard or shiplap or something. But anyways, this is the state of my kitchen floor right now. Everything is sticky. I feel sticky. They call them sticky tiles for a reason.
That's right.
So what are we doing now?
bathing in Google on tonight.
Perfect.
You find the center of the room,
Uh-huh.
and then you start in the center, and you work your way out. And then if you do it right, in theory, you've got like the same amount of tile all the way around the room.
On both sides. Okay,
and
right.
you don't end up with like a full tile on one side and a little bitty strip on the other.
Mm-hmm.
So he's clearly explaining to Patrick. Patrick stopped over. He wanted to see in
Pardon me, my
person.
hair. Sorry, pardon me. It's
He wanted to see in person what it
Yeah.
looked like, so he could
Amazing.
do that. And I told him, Marion's telling him how to put the tile because he's going to lay the tile for me.
which I didn't ever know about.
Right, but now you do. So.
And will you show me what the tile's gonna look
Oh
like?
yes, I will. First tile is going down. Going in, I should say. So obviously we're going to go with the gray, the slate. I think it'll be really pretty. You can see how it brightens up the room. Madison is home. She picked up some pizza for us, so we're going to eat dinner. Are you going to do this after dinner?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Arrows are pointed that direction.
He says he's going to eat first, but he's just laying a few, I guess. Here we go. What is it, about an hour into it? Starting to be able to see what it's going to look like. It definitely looks like the moon. I have to get that out of my mind, but and see how like some are light and some are dark? I'm not really sure why that is. I don't know, but I'm hopeful that when it's all done, it will look less checkerboard-like, you know? Good morning, guys. Today's Wednesday. The days are definitely all blurring together and this week is flying by, but it's already Wednesday. Today we are still working on the kitchen, so I have gone back and forth about how I'm gonna record these for you all, if I'm gonna like put them into a vlog or just put it into a, you know, like kitchen remodel video, but I'm just vlogging. So far I've been vlogging. I'm not sure if I may do multiple days together, or if I ever do that, I'll just put on there, you know, what days they were. Doesn't really matter, probably. Y'all probably don't care, but I'm vlogging today. It is Wednesday. Okay, so if you've been following along, you know that Monday our chiropractor, not our chiropractor, our contractor was supposed to come Monday. He told me Friday that he wouldn't be here till Tuesday, and then Tuesday morning he called me bright and early and said I won't be there till Wednesday, and then Wednesday morning called and said I won't be there till Thursday. So but you know what, things happen and you got to be flexible when you're doing something like this. You got to know things are going to happen unexpected. I could be upset about it. I'm just bummed. I really want to just, you know, get moving faster than I feel like we are, but it's going to work out and it's going to be worth it in the end, and I'll look back, and if I don't get upset, I'll be better. When I look back, I'll be happier knowing I didn't get upset about it. So there are so many other things that we can be doing right now, even though he's not here. So obviously the main things is putting in cabinets, putting in countertops. Those I would love to have done, because and then my sink, I would love to have my kitchen sink back. It's Wednesday. We haven't had a sink since Sunday. We're washing dishes in the bathroom sink. You know, we're having to drink out of water bottles only, and it's just inconvenient, but it's okay. It's all good. I have a sink and a faucet sitting down in my basement waiting for me to put in. So once he gets his side of the work done, we'll be able to put those in. So this is going to take weeks to finish, so there will not be any finished kitchen anytime soon, like video, but that will come when it's all finished. I know that there's going to be like small things we're having to do along the way that, you know, just all the finishing touches. Now, if he was already here and he'd already done his stuff and we were putting in cabinets, then that's what we'd be focused on, but obviously we're not, so I'm trying to focus on other things that I can be doing, so not being done in the order I wanted to do them. So, like, painting was going to be the last thing, but if painting is something I can do, he hasn't come yet, Marion is working, I can paint. So, I'm actually going, if you follow me on Instagram, make sure that you, go follow me over there, because I have been giving like real-time updates and glimpses of the kitchen as we go. So I was saying that I'm going to be doing crown molding today, and I'll show you what it is. It's not really crown molding, it's just this very thin, it almost looks like it goes along a floor or trim of something, but they use it as crown molding in the kitchen. And so I'm going to rip that down today. I'm just waiting on my sister to bring my cat's paw back, because she borrowed it because she's doing some work at my mom's house. It's just really thin. It's this really, really thin molding that goes along the whole kitchen. So today I'm going to be ripping all that out. Once I do that, then I'm going to be painting. I'm going to show you the paint colors I chose. I had a little disappointing that I couldn't get the colors I wanted, but it's okay. It's close enough, and it's going to be fine. I'm not like super picky about paint colors, but that's my plan for today, is just to paint. So I figured in this vlog, that's what I'll be sharing. Marion is working, but I'm hoping if he can get, maybe this evening when he's done working, or if he gets breaks, he can finish the floor. I'll show you what the floor looks like. He didn't have the tool to go around the edges of it, so we had to buy that. We got that yesterday, and then maybe he'll be able to move the refrigerator and the stove back out and then do behind them. And then I have to also paint and do all that on that wall, so that's going to be a main thing today. I'm going to flip you around and show you a few things. So I showed you in my last video, if you watched that one, that this is how much of the floor was done. This was on on Monday night, or on Tuesday morning, actually, I guess. I'm not sure what day. But anyways, nothing has changed, and it is Wednesday morning. So we went yesterday and picked out the paint, and we were at Walmart, and I just got it from Walmart. This Glidden paint is really good. This is the Glidden, High Endurance Plus. So this stuff is, hopefully will be it's the best they have. It's not cheap, it's almost the same price as like Sherwin-Williams, but their color matching, let me show you the swatches I had. So these are the swatches that I had chosen that I really, really loved. This is actually a bear paint, and it's called Dayflower, and this is what I wanted for my back door. And then this was it's Sherwin-Williams Passive that I chose for the walls. And when I went to Walmart, their machine that color matches, you know, another brand, was not working, and she didn't know when it was going to be working. So I tried to see what they had that was as similar as I could, and I ended up picking, this is called Icy Treat. So this is it's this color. It's going to be, the door is going to be this, and then I tried to match the gray as best I could, and I chose this one, and it's called Khaki Taupe. So that will be the walls, that will be the door, instead of these. This is the color I loved, and I could have gone back to Home Depot and got a can of this, but I was at Walmart, and I think that I'm going to be just as satisfied with this. I don't think that it's going to be, you know, really noticeable. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and start pulling everything out of here and cleaning the door and stuff, and maybe I will start painting. So I got a little too anxious, forgot to fill in the holes before I started, so I have some of this, whatever it's called, fast and, I don't have my glasses on. I'm just gonna fill in those little holes. I'll have to do those when the paint is dry, and then just do, you know, the second coat over them. Okay, so the lighting, when I pointed at the door, it's awful, but maybe it'll correct itself here. But I went ahead and did the one coat on this door, and I went ahead and did this door too. I decided it's such a light, muted green color that I didn't feel like it would be too loud, you know? I was gonna do white, but I just think it's so beautiful. And of course it'll dry a little bit darker and it won't have streaks and all that, and we'll see if we need to do a second coat, but so far so good. And then when this is that really light gray, it's just gonna be so much brighter. And then of course, these floors in here, can't wait. All right, so I'm gonna stop and take a lunch break in a second, but sometimes when you're like working on a project, you have an idea, but you're not sure, and you sort of have to see how things, you know, play out. And I know a lot of people are really anxious about like starting a painting project, or it just gives you a lot of anxiety, and thankfully that doesn't bother me, because I figure if it's the wrong color, I'll paint over it. I figure if Jackson, those doors are wet. Stay out of there, please. I'll get you lunch, one sec. I figure if it's, you know, something I don't like, I can always redo it. So I am like not afraid to jump in and do something. So I guess it helps me to make decisions a little bit quicker when I am in the middle of something, because I know if I don't like it, I'll just, you know, move in a different direction. But I told you I was going to maybe do something for my pantry doors, and there's a few different ideas I've thought about doing, like the wood to make them look farmhouse, and I still could do that, but I can do that after I do this. But I think what I'm going to do is paint all of this whole wall of cabinets the same green, because that will tie it all in. I think that that would be beautiful in there. I think it would just make it pop instead of just all being white. And then I'll show you, I pulled out I pulled out my knobs. These are my knobs that are going to go on my cabinets. So I have extra, so I'm going to put them on that cabinet too, and you know, just tie it all in together. And I could do like the farmhouse wood, like the X on the top, and then the wood planks. So I might still do that, and I might do that on that door, but I'm gonna go ahead and see how they look just painted green, and then that's something I can do later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and make lunch actually, and then tackle that whole wall of cabinets. Show you my sweet Clyde. He's found a place in all this chaos to cuddle up and sleep. He keeps going to the same spot. It's so cute. He found the little bed we shoved up in there. He's fast asleep. This is my dining room. I don't know how many more days I can take this, but I know it's gonna be worth it. I know that all of this is gonna be worth it. So I'm gonna get in there and keep I'm gonna have to like scrape off some of the paint on the doors, because the cats have, like, when they want to get their food, they'll like stretch and scratch. So I'm gonna scrape some of that off and take off the knobs and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna paint that. And I'm really excited. I think it's gonna look so beautiful to have them both rooms like tie together. first coat on over there, and when I'm up close next to it, it almost still looks white. But I'm gonna let that dry, and these definitely will need a second coat. So these are dry, these two doors, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the second coat of these. You wanna go outside? Do you wanna go outside? The poor animals are confused. We ate out again. I'm getting sick of eating out. Anyway, I knew it would be this way for at least the first week, so this weekend I'll have to figure out a plan for next week if I still don't have, you know, a functioning kitchen. Thankfully we have a microwave and we have a refrigerator. Alright, so now I'm gonna get back to painting. I'm gonna paint a second coat on all the gray, so it's just like all that all the way around, and then a little bit of gray in there. I did not paint this gray yet because I'll tell you what our plans are. We're gonna take this shelf down, and then I'm gonna put a wooden shelf in here that's gonna match there's gonna be two shelves over here above the cabinet that's going here, and they're gonna be stained. And then these brackets right here, I got these at IKEA, and they have smaller ones too. Those are the brackets that I want for my kitchen. And we don't have an IKEA, it's 4 hours from here, but we are gonna be going there in a couple of weeks, so I don't know if I wanna wait that long or if I'm gonna just buy brackets here. Brackets are not cheap. You can get the cheap ones and then you can paint them, but I don't know. I don't know if I want those or not. But that is gonna match, like the shelf and the brackets are gonna match the shelves here. And then also, hope you're not dizzy, the little shelves are gonna be here next to my cabinet. So this is gonna look, you know, it's gonna tie this room in to the rest. So this has to come down, and then I'm gonna have to, it's got like a huge thing like right there. So I'm gonna have to patch the wall when it comes down before I can paint it. And I don't know, so I might, that's why I didn't paint in here the gray, but this will be gray. Marion offered to paint for me because my arm is really sore, and he just got done working, so he's gonna finish this second coat right here. And since the pantry doors are all dry, I'm gonna go ahead and put the knobs on because I want to see what they look like. on that side. Still have this side and that side over there. But that's a huge accomplishment. I'm gonna caulk that because it's driving me nuts. And then tomorrow I'll probably paint the baseboard. So it's like 11:30. I just picked up my niece from work. And I got home and look what Marion's been working on. He totally ripped this flooring up. That's exciting. I'm gonna go for now. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.